let me take the opening comments from Mahesh Zagade as well. Mr. Mahesh Zagade, now the information that we've got is that it was a routine action that was taken after receiving complaint and after the shocking findings that emerged. I want to ask you, can you explain to our viewers a little bit about the standard operating procedure, the process of inspection? Is it only after a complaint comes that inspection happens? I mean, shouldn't the authority, the Food Safety Authority, be, doing something proactively so that everybody is not shocked later, so that, precautions are taken beforehand and not, and we don't have a situation what we are seeing right now?
You must really understand the whole set of rules and regulations and the machinery that is employed or deployed for maintenance of some semblance in this sector. Now, the law, that is Food Safety and Standards Act 2006, is being implemented from 2011. And the law says, in fact, we had another law before this, that was Prevention of Food Adulteration Act. And the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act was when something like this happened, then take action against that food business operator. That was the scheme of the earlier law. Now the current law says that no such thing should happen at all. And the machinery should take preventive measures as not to prevent any such food coming in the market or going to the plate of the consumer. So from the farm to fork, this entire chain is governed by the regulation. And even if the person who's dealing with the raw material, transportation of raw material, processing, wholesale dealership, retail, everything is now governed by this set of rules. And those rules are to be followed by these food business operators. To oversee this, at the apex level, national level, there is Food Safety and Standards Authority, a very strong body. And in every state, there is Food Safety Commissioner of the rank of the secretary to the state government, very senior officer, senior IAS officer who has put in 16 years service in the service. So, and right up to the ground level, there are food safety officers and designated officers and all this machinery is there. There are huge funds are spent on this. Now, to explain it to the viewers, it is not the flaw in the law. It is nothing in the shortage of funds. It is the implementation paralysis. 100%.
Who is going to fix that implementation paralysis that you're talking about? I mean, if there are laws that exist, you're saying that the law now says no such thing should happen at all. Why have we not seen an action that is stringent enough that, it deters the company to even think of a situation like this again in the future?
See, the food safety officer who's at the ground level is supposed to visit all such facilities frequently or as many times as possible. That is the provision in the law. Now he doesn't go there. Why he doesn't go there? He's busy in something else. Now to say what matters is busy on the national channel, everyone knows what is he busy in. It's like he is not being controlled by anybody. See, Zepto is not the only facility. There are thousands and lakhs of such facilities which are having similar problems. But when the complaint is there, then we react. Now this administration has become a reactive administration. Now when I was Food Safety Commissioner, anything such thing happened, I used not to take only action against the facility, against the officer concerned in that locality. I used to suspend them. Now the time has come that we need to suspend apex level officers also. Why this is happening? See, there are 2-3 very important parameters in the law. The parameters are that, like if some license is given, there are conditions of the license, that how that facility is to be maintained. Hygiene is one thing that we are highlighting on the channel.
Shouldn't it be non-negotiable, Revant? Because as far as this particular company is concerned, Zepto, it was founded in July 2021. As per the latest data, it's got some 250 dark stores across 10 metropolitan areas. I mean, the question is, shouldn't there be a way to inspecting these warehouses where food items are stored? Shouldn't it be happening on a regular basis? And now that, we have something emerging out of the Dharavi warehouse, shouldn't the food regulator, the food safety regulator, be on this overdrive to inspect other warehouses, not just belonging to this company, but all the companies? Shouldn't this serve as an eye-opener?
So this is the mandate given to this machinery.
Right, Revant.
From 2011.
Okay. Mr. Mahesh, we've got your point. I think that was the point that you were trying to make. Revant, how would you like to respond?
100% there have been... Yeah, 100%. This is an eye-opener, but we've had many eye-openers in the past as well, which you had said in your opening of ice cream with a finger in it and many other examples like that. So there have been many eye-openers, but unfortunately, the food regulation has not been up to the mark and the implementation is not happening. So we really need stringent measures by both the regulatory as well as the companies. So companies use technology for so many things to convert their customers. But why can't they use the same technology for better inspection? For example, can they not have a technology to look into their expiry dates and make sure that their expiry dates are not old? Similarly, can they not use technology to ensure that there are very strong CCTV cameras and they are being monitored on a day-to-day basis? So I feel they need to use technology much more, just the way they use technology to send us push notifications to get us to order more. They need to use better technology to monitor the safety and hygiene of their factories and dark stores.
Right. Okay. Anulal also wants to make a point. Yes, Anulal.
Yes. Let's not kid ourselves here. We are talking about Zepto today because it was a tip-off by the Minister of State for FDA, Mr. Yogesh Kadamji, who actually gave the tip-off to the FDA. When a normal citizen, Aam Aadmi like you and me complain, there's not any action. When that finger in that ice cream is found, we don't see any such licenses getting suspended. This is a peculiar case because the tip-off also came from a very high level. It doesn't usually happen. एक आम आदमी के पास कितना complain करने का कोई जरिया नहीं है. We have no सुनवाई in this country as a normal citizen. That is something which needs redressal.
Well, we can just say that we can hope that this case will definitely act as an eye-opener and hopefully things will start changing, because as far as Zepto is concerned, it is a household name. And with what has happened in Dharavi, clearly it has broken the trust of consumers, and a statement from the company merely definitely is not going to be enough. Much more in terms of visible action is the need of the hour. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us here on this debate.